Hi, darling. Hi, darling. Hi, darling. What have you got there? What have you got? Hi, darling. What have you got there? God, I'm absolutely starving. I am absolutely starving, Michael. Michael, I'm absolutely starving.
Hello Scenesters, this is Movie Review Justin, and this is Psychology in Movies, where we use movies as examples and ways to explain certain concepts in psychology. And today we are using the main character from the movie Possessor, Tasia Voss, as demonstrations of what avoidance and disassociation are. Avoidance is a coping mechanism when we lack the insight, self-care skills, communication skills, or just overall tools to deal with our problems head-on. And it exists on a spectrum going from something as simple as procrastination and wasting time. But if avoidance is severe or prolonged enough, it will start to eventually become disassociation. You might remember from an earlier video where we discussed splitting, that sometimes situations can be so difficult that people might split as a defense mechanism. Well, just as a person can split during emotional crisis, if a situation is even worse, where a person feels completely powerless, that person will start to disconnect from their bodily experience also as a defense mechanism. They might start to have a sort of out-of-body experience known as disassociation. In situations where stress is very severe or chronic, but they are powerless to address it, a person might start to feel disconnected from their body and feel like they are watching themselves move through life with no input or control over themselves, like they are watching themselves on a screen. And this can have very negative effects on our psyche if this persists. And by severe stress, we mean very intense, and by chronic stress, we mean for long periods of uninterrupted time. For context, our movie Possessor is about the woman that serves as our main focus for this video. She is a woman that struggles to connect or feel belonging in her family, as well as experiencing feelings of inadequacy, so she becomes addicted to work as a means of escaping her home life. Without spoiling the movie, her work life allows her to experience the lives of other people, but under very dangerous and stressful circumstances. But becoming other people actually enables her to explore some of the feelings that she's been repressing inside of herself for so long. Avoidance is when situations and our own emotions are too complicated to where we are afraid any sort of action will do more harm than good, and so we're sort of forced to hold in our thoughts and emotions without a safe place to express them. And we start to minimize and falsify ourselves and make our personalities smaller so they take up less space. And in a nutshell, this makes us feel very yucky. It also starts to make us hate the world around us for making us feel so depleted, thus withdrawing even more and causing more disassociation. Tasia is a woman that thinks she is a bad mother and partner to her estranged family. This causes a lot of anxiety, stress, but also feelings of isolation and guilt within her. She tries to present herself as a healthy and normal person, but this makes her feel fake and disconnected to herself and to the world around her. This feeling is so yucky feeling that it causes her to disassociate, to have out-of-body experiences that don't feel real. And when we disassociate, we feel so disconnected that we lose track of what really matters and put ourselves and others at risk through impulsive or dangerous behavior. We even project a lot of our own negative thoughts onto others and blame them for our own problems communicating or taking action. Disassociation is a pretty severe mental illness, meaning that it's maladaptive and causes even more problems. But it's also a sign of chronic exposure to toxic environments. What can you do to help yourself stay feeling connected to the world around you? Do you have resources available to you so that you don't feel trapped or powerless? Do you feel free to live the life that you want, and can you do so without blaming anyone for holding you back? Are you in control of your own life and feel that you get to be your real self? This has been Movie Review Justin with another Psychology in Movies video. Just a reminder to stay healthy and informed.